Welcome back to ClusterVR. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Today we dive into the world craft items. Is not the only craft items. The things you can use to build a house. No, but craft item screens. So let's see what kind of screen capabilities we have here in Cluster and what can you all do with it. So let's go into the world and let's see. Welcome back to my home space. And we're going to a craft world that I've already created. I put the screen in there. I've already put some floors in it because I have to admit, I've recorded the film before, only when there was no sound. And then I went to record it for the second time. Then I didn't press the recording button, so how stupid can you be? But I have to admit, this is my first time filming inside the headset. I use the Quest 3. The Quest 2 is in my spare box. May this unexpected turn be a piece that I had always put a reserve and at my disposal. You know what I'm gonna take you to? Craft world, where I've already set up some screens because I have one here. This is a screen that you can find in. So for free, we have 4 or 5 screens that you can use in return. You can find the craft items, but we also have a craft item store where you can also buy screens, of course. Well, you have 30, 40, I think 50 different types of items that are embedded in the screen. It's beautiful on the screens is I've used different screens in Nightclub, screens that are flooring that color, what's on your screen. Yeah, that's a great fit for a beautiful dance floor, of course, but you know what? I take you to that world. Let's look at that cluster screen. I believe the video is still playing, so let's watch. It is best to be close the first time. A few errors occurred, so we can try again. Multiple times. Activate modem. I could have stopped the music for a moment. Normal mistake. The floor parts. These are the flooring parts I've placed. So these flooring colors with everything, that's on Jan's screen site. But you can't just use them as flooring. You can use them, of course, as they are now. You can build a house there, of course. But if you put these with all those square boxes in it, you turn them around, you get a really bright color. And yes, that apple color also dies with everything that's on your screen. So we have different screens, and here I have a screen which I just clicked away when you clicked on here. Yes, the screen is back, but if you're going to click on it, is the way one click, it comes back smaller. Click on BAM again, and you have one super large screen in front of your nose, which of course is an added value to your world, especially if you're going to have an event with music, or you're going to explain something, or you're going to do your desktop. Yes, I want to explain something on your PC. So you have all those possibilities here to use on these screens, but we have them here. You can also walk over flooring. They're transparent, you can look through them. The beauty of these floors is you can use them as a wall again. You can use them as a ceiling again, but if you turn on your music, let's play some tunes. I have a lot of music videos uploaded to my account, so of course you have a lot of possibilities to play music. Let's take this. Write me in the middle. Protect Sharon on the screen. That's how it works. Well, as you can see on this floor, the panel is that all the colors are flowing and moving. Yes, that's of course really an added value of your nightclub or a view for your coffee that you're making inside of Cluster. But not only do these panels look so beautiful, what did you think of the other panels? Look at this. Yes, I won't be great. That was, of course, added value in your world, huh? But let's see what kind of screens we actually have at our disposal. Should I pause my illness briefly? So, let's go back to the button menu. Here do you have the craft items. Or that's actually your favorite list, so you can have all your favorites. If you put eggs in the crust, you can find them a little easier. Biscuits are funny to show, but we don't get to that now. We will of course come to the screens. Look here. Do you have the cube? These are of course screens. Well, look how beautiful those are that are spinning around. Yeah, those are just shiny screens. But what more do we have for screens? What are the screens in the Cluster's default package? These are screens, this 2 or this 3. You can earn that with points. You can do tasks within a cluster, and for that task, you earn a point with it. And with those points, you can get craft item in the craft store. Well, those are the secrets I bought in the craft store and which screens we have at our disposal in the standard cluster package of the craft building. So these are screens 1, 2, 3, and you also have those panels screen that show pockets, that let them have their 4 pockets. So you can earn that with points. By completing tasks within a cluster, look at that foam, that's beautiful, and how easy you say it in your world. But let's bring them into the complex world. I've created, and Power Club uses many screens. When we come in, the music is as good as it is. I find it exciting. That's really the first time I've made a film like this. So sorry if I move too much or move too much of the headset in my head. Because yes, I have to learn it. This is the world that's also made with craft items within clusters. An interactive plane can send you in. Is he going to fly around the world? Oh yeah. My headset doesn't have power anymore, huh? But let's finish the film quickly. diversity swimming can be clicked. You can sit, you can swim with them. It's so cool, but we don't get there. We're coming to the screens. So those are above. So above you have the screens. Let's take a quick look up. It's a whole climb up. I like to create a world like night. People go to nightclubs and don't get in right away. You really have to walk there a minute, just like in the real world. If you go to a nightclub now, of course you have to pack your bike in the car or bus to get there, and then you have to walk a little bit more to get inside the nightclub. So Invo, I like it actually. If I make a world where people have to walk there. Now look at how beautiful these screens are. Here, that's an added value for you to your world, especially if you have a world with a nightclub and a cafe or one. The world has different content with music or other things sharing from your desktop, from your PC wants to share with other people. Yes, are those screens extremely suitable? But look at those flooring panels do go as they are. Isn't that cool how you can use that and how you react to that on the screen, but all the colors in the screen come back here on the floor. It's 2 round screen that I've put here in the world, but I still have the screen in front of this screen. Bam. That's a remarkably large screen. Here we have a computer screen that we can use with a screen in it. Yes, I would be great. This is really an added value to your world that you're creating. I especially like color and metaverse people. But the floor panels, I don't have to use you as a floor. You can also use them as walls, of course, which a nightclub gives natural and special effects. What does the wow factor really have? Was a mistake, I fell down. But this is the idea, it happens outside the screens in Cluster. Yes, you have the means to. Using screens, you have, I think, 40, 50 kinds of items that you can use as a screen. Even snow falls from the sky, where very small pieces of screen embedded in it, what all of these different colors are going to give it can be seen as a kind of confetti that's used is really a super, super nice. And a screen like that is really a value added to your world. This was my first film that I filmed live inside Cluster, so I hope you guys sorry, I moved my head a little bit too much, but I really need to learn how to keep my head tight. But I'd say, did you find the movie bath? Subscribe to our channel to stay updated with the latest content and insights. See you next time on ClusterVR.